What up guys, here I am in the video you guys have mostly asked for and I kept you waiting. That's right, this is the Lego movie haul I was talking about for so long and it's finally here. We have a lot of figures, well sadly for some they have missing parts like the Joker here and Killer Moth, and some of them are missing like Robin and Masked Lloyd. So without further ado, we're gonna go on with these figures, not in chronological order, but in order of appearance in movies. So without further ado, we're gonna start off with the main man himself. Where is he? Oh, here. With the main man himself, Emmett. Alrighty, so this Emmett is obviously going to be kind of the best figure that I've gotten for the Lego Movie 2. I don't even know what I'm saying. This guy came out in a poly bag, but he also came out in a few sets. By the way, it is from the Lego Movie 2. You can see that when you put it to the sun, that's why I wanted to get sunlight, because it actually just goes like this to make it look more realistic. And yes, so here is Emmett. He has this hairpiece that is very unique to him, yet it has appeared for other characters like Fred Flintstone and Barney Rumble, if that's his name. And so yeah, here he is. Next up, we have Wyldstyle. This is the hooded version of Wyldstyle, who came in the Bad Cop Car Chase, I think is the set. But she's most common for appearing in the Lego Dimensions starter pack, which I got twice. So yeah, in fact, this is a really cool figure to get. Well, yeah, it is actually the best figure of Wyldstyle there is, just because of the two expressions, which I'm gonna cover it up, and that smile actually makes it look way cooler, especially because this is the only figure I have, whoops, that has the hood. So yeah, this is pretty much how it goes with everything. And then we have another Wyldstyle, and yeah, I think I was gonna say that I misspoke, because this is in fact the other Wyldstyle from the accessory pack. Not the accessory pack, the starter pack, which obviously I just took off the hood to make them different, because whoops, while I hate having repeats, I actually did like how having two Wyldstyles, one with the hood and one without the hood, pretty much like it is. But I think this one is an official figure without the hood, and it comes in the press kit set. I don't know if that's the set that it comes. Now we're gonna move on to the Batman figures. By the way, today it marks 1 year of Batman versus Iron Man, so make sure to go watch that video. But for the Batmans, we're just gonna go really fast. This is the most common Batman that has ever been seen in Lego form. Excalibur, Scottish Warrior Batman, Lego Movie 2 Batman, Lego Batman Movie Batman version 1, Lego Batman Movie Batman version 2, Winged Batman, Murbat, and yes, he is still damaged, Bruce Wayne, the other side. Oh, my toe. Lobster Loving Batman. By the way, we're both barefoot. Lol. You see? Coincidence, huh? So yeah, Lobster Loving Batman. And there's that Batman, we already showed it. So yeah, I took off all the Batmans because Batman is having his own haul video pretty soon. Oh, that's Wyldstyle. So let's put it back here. She's good. So yeah, here it is without all of the Batmans. So we already took them off. So if you want to know the sets of all these Batmans, which I didn't mention, you could see them on the Lego Batman movie haul that I'm gonna make. By the way, there are some Marvel figures there. Alrighty, so we are going to continue in the Lego movie haul by order of appearance. Here is Benny the Spaceman, and this is in fact the version from the Lego Movie 1. I do not have any Lego Movie 2 versions. They have some dust here. Is it dust? Yeah, it was dust. I got scared for a bit. And yeah, I really do like how this figure turns out to be. This one came out in the Metal Beard Sea Cow, but I got him on a Dimensions Fun Pack. And I really like this Benny figure because of a lot of things. You can see he has the Benny thing, and if you take off the helmet, you can see he has a regular Lego minifigure head. Let's put the helmet back. And yeah, so this is how Benny looks. I really like how this figure turns out to be. Alright, in order of appearance, we also have President Business. This is from the Lego Movie 2 collectible minifigure series. And this is the golf playing version of him from the Lego Movie 2. And I do love this figure for a lot of reasons. First off, it has the dual molded arms, which is pretty rare for me to actually get figures with dual molded arms. I really like these dual molded arms that could work for a yellow figure with white sleeves and yellow arms. The torso and the legs also look good, and they have side leg printing. By the way, this was the first figure that I got that had side leg printing. And the legs are also dual molded as well. This face is only exclusive to this guy, as of what I think. And yeah, so that is pretty much it for President Business. And as for other appearances, we do have Wonder Woman. This is the Wonder Woman from 2012, who also came out in the press kit and in a Dimensions Fun Pack, which I literally do like how it turns out to be. Especially the simple torso printing and the head that is pretty common on other characters. Let's put this one back. Alrighty, so we are done with the Lego Movie 1. Now we're going to move on to the Lego Batman movie. Starting off with Joker. This guy came out in a ton of sets, most notably the Joker Balloon Escape. And what makes this Joker unique is that he doesn't have any back torso printing and this cloth piece. Also, the hair makes it look pretty common, and the smile. Technically, everything makes him look just so stand out in my whole collection. And as we have the Joker, we also need to have Harley Quinn. In fact, I have 3 versions of Harley Quinn from the movie. And by the way, these are my only 3 versions of Harley Quinn. I have the regular Harley Quinn, which came out in a foil pack. This is the only figure I got from a foil pack. And also came out in the Joker Notorious Lowrider and the Joker Manor set. Nurse Harley Quinn from the Collectible Minifigure Series 1. And Disco Harley Quinn from the Collectible Minifigure Series 2. I want to put these. Let's give each one a place. Alright. We have Batgirl, which I said on a video that she wasn't going to come out in this haul. But I decided, yeah, she is going to come out. So I took off the nail polish remover. By the way, do not use nail polish remover because yesterday I watched the Lego movie. And you see the scene where bad cop gets his good cop face removed. They use nail polish, so never use that on a Lego figure. Never use nail polish or nail polish remover in a Lego figure to not make the helmet look like this. I still need to clean it up. And yeah, so that is how it goes. And speaking about that, here is the other Batgirl, which literally did get damaged in the printing, but the face and the rest is good. The back of the torso, not that good. And even the leg is still has some paint. This one came out in the collectible minifigure series 1, and this one came out in the Catwoman Cat Cycle City Chase plus a bunch of other sets. So yeah, this is a pretty common figure to be gotten as of now, because I think that in 1 year, when this figure is 5 years old, many people are gonna be wanting it. And yeah, this hairpiece could be cool for a remake of Skylar from Ninjago, and I literally do like how it turns out to be for this character. Alright, let's put this back. Here we have Catwoman. This is a really cool figure to get. She came out in the Catwoman Cat Cycle City Chase, as well as the Bat Space Shuttle. And what I really like about her is the printing in the side of the arm, which could be useful for a custom Captain America Civil War Hawkeye. And I used the back of the torso for classic Hawkeye, but in fact I kind of like more the blue and pink scheme on Hawkeye. And yeah, this is my only version of Catwoman, which is kind of sad but kind of cool at the same time. I don't know what this green thing is, or if many people have noticed that it has a green thing there. I still haven't figured out what that is. Maybe it's some part of her. I don't know. And well, we are going to move on with the rest of the characters. Here are two other main villains. He is missing his antennae. Scarecrow, who came out in the Scarecrow Fearful Face-Off set, and Killer Moth from the collectible minifigure series 2. Whoops. I think I'm Butterhands. Alright, and then for kind of the meaningless villains that we have, just to number them. For these two meaningless villains from the collectible minifigure series, this is Zodiac Master and King Tut, who is only an exclusive character to the Batman 1966 TV show. I do like how they have side leg printing, which looks really sick, and doing with the legs in this guy. So yeah, I really do like how it turns out to be. Alright. How to fit. By the way, this video is getting way too hard. I thought it was easy. Here we have Zane, and not Zane from Ninjago, Zane from the Wonder Twins. I love the dual molded legs and dual molded arms. The back could be useful for a custom Hawkeye figure. I thought the legs too, but they have yellow in here, so I think I'm gonna have to get the Crayon Girl from the Lego Movie 2 to actually fix that up. Here we have two other villains that are not that recognized, which are Magpie and Calendarman, both from the same set, the Riddler Racer. But this guy is really useful for me in the case of customs, because if you remember, I used this face for Daredevil, now an official figure, the Daredevil. I use these legs for Falcon, and yeah, As for Magpie, she's also useful for customizing because of the torso and the dress piece, I think. And also this nice armor piece, which I really do like. I think we're gonna put these here. And for the Lego Batman movie, the last character that we're gonna have is the Penguin, coming out from the Batcave break-in set. I really do like this figure a lot. This is actually the only time I've ever got this top hat in this fur coat. I really love the arms with this white printing that could work for black suited Spider-Man, and the back of the torso in just blank black really looks cool as heck. Oh, by the way, I also forgot we had one more character to show up in the Lego Batman movie part, which is in fact Red Hood. And no, this is not the Jason Todd Red Hood. This is Joker before his transformation. This one looks really cool, and underneath you can see that there is a Red Hood head that could be useful for Red Hood Jason Todd or Homemade Suit Spider-Man. Whoops, let me just fix something here. And yeah, so here is the Red Hood. Alright, let's see. Well, it appears that we're done with the Lego Batman movie, so now let's move on to the Lego Ninjago movie, which is obviously the movie that we're gonna have the least characters from. But first, let me tell you that I forgot about one character in the first section, and that is the Cat Lady, or Mrs. Scratch and Post. This one is from the Lego Movie 2 collectible minifigure series, and I really love this figure a lot, especially the arm printing, which could be useful for I don't know, maybe your own custom version of Lloyd. The hair also looks good for Aunt May, in my opinion, and I just really like how this figure turns out to be. Alright, moving on to the Lego Ninjago movie figure. We're going to start off with Kai, as it is always a custom for me to start off Ninjago. This is the common version of Kai coming from the Fire Mech set. I really do like how this guy turns out. By the way, this is the first time we get the common heads. The torso could be useful for many other versions of Kai, as well as the legs. Here is the back of the torso, and these mask pieces, which are now considered retired pieces because nobody uses them anymore in the Lego community. So that is it for this guy. And then we have another Lego Ninjago movie Kai. This is the collectible minifigure series Kai. This is Kendo Kai, and I really do like how this figure turns out to be. The head is different from the other Kai. You can take a look. It is an exclusive head to this guy. And if you guys remembered from a video that I made, I actually made a legacy version of Kendo Kai, which I really liked how it turned out. Especially I love the Kendo armor, and I do hope to get more colors for this Kendo helmet. And before we move on to the rest of the characters, well, the rest of the ninja, here are two other characters from the Fire Mech set. This is Jelly. I really like this guy a lot. And I don't know what to say about him, especially that I like how he has a red beard, which is a feature that almost none of my Lego figures have, because I only have black beards, and often beards with like complete beards, and this one has just the bottom complete and the rest kind of like growing back. And yep, here is Lauren. I really do like this figure for a bunch of reasons too. The main reason is because of the hair that could be useful for a Venom, for like the Venom movie Carnage, for the first Venom movie. And yeah, Same with the torso could also be used to like make him from when he's in the Ravencroft Institute. But there is only one negative point about this figure. The legs are not dual molded or have any side leg printing, which is kind of lame. Before we jump onto Lloyd, here's Nia, the ninja I don't count. This one came out in the Water Strider set, plus many others. And I think they kind of scammed me with this figure because it doesn't have the skirt piece that the actual figure has. So yeah, that is pretty dumb. The arms could be useful for a custom Infinity War or Endgame Thor. And yep. Also, the face underneath is only exclusive to this figure. The rest of the faces are different. And yeah, so that is pretty much it for Nia. And now this is the only Lloyd that has remained because the Lloyd with the mask is not here. This Lloyd came out in the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon set, and I really just like how this guy turns out to be. Especially the arm printing that could be useful for Green Lantern. This is pretty useful for customs. The arms could be used for Green Lantern. The torso and the legs could be used for, I don't know, a legacy Lloyd ZX. And the legs could be used for a lot of characters, mainly if I had just a better version of Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy. So that is pretty much it. And with the low battery that I have, because I am running out of battery, let's go really fast with the Lego Movie 2. This is Tin Man. The arms could be useful for Thor. And here's how it looks. Side leg printing. And another character to introduce. Yeah, because I'm running low in charge. And the last two characters are Rex Zangervest, or me. This one came out from a book, and from many other sets, this one came out from a polybag. And yeah, so that is pretty much it. Well, guys, the wait was absolutely worth it for us to actually just make this video, which was, you know, really waiting for. And yeah, we had to wait until, thanks for making the shadow. We had to wait a long time to actually just make this, which I really do love how it turned out to be. Sorry for the noises because I received some M&Ms. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. It was worth waiting. And while I thought it was going to be 1 hour long, the figures were missing. Well, peace out. Bye. Because I'm running low on battery. Hope to see you in a future video.